What's up, Muscle and Strength? Chris Bumstead here, coming at you guys with a leg day. So today, I'm gonna be training quads, because lately I've been splitting up my leg days into quad day, hamstring day. Today happens to land on a quad day. So I've recently changed up my methodology and warming up on leg day. Whereas before I used to come in, I used to bike for like 10 minutes on my phone, chill, go stretch, roll out a little bit. But I switched it up lately and I just started doing machines, leg press, hip adduction, adductors, hamstring curls, quads. Even if I'm only training quads on the day, I warm up everything in my legs just to kind of get the blood flowing and just get your body ready to move some heavy weight. I'm always in between, like, I'm in between shoe sizes, in between rack sizes. Nothing's built for Cbum. Squats will forever be my go-to movement for leg day. I found it's like really the only thing that makes my legs really grow, like big, full, hard look. Like when they really just sweep out on stage, nothing compares to squats. I remember one year I had like really bad knee issues. About a year and a half ago, I couldn't squat for like 8 months. When I could, it wasn't very good. I was still training hard, leg pressing hard, lunges, everything else I used to do. Just took out squats and my leg just did not look the same. I always start with one plate and I don't really feel like I'm ready to do a working set until about 5 sets in. Usually on my second set of 405, so it takes me quite a while to warm up. But until then, my body doesn't feel like ready. It's like one plate, I squat, and it feels pretty heavy, but I'm a little more warmed up. 2 plate, feels a little bit heavy, but I'm more warmed up. So when I'm more warmed up, 2 plates feel just like 1 plate when I'm less warmed up. So it kind of takes a while to actually feel ready to go, put on a lot of weight and push through it. I'm decked out like a full powerlifter. Anything in the name of gains. I try and like periodize my year, getting ready for shows, and I usually want to peak my strength right before prep starts. You never want to go into prep week, and you never want to lift lightweight during prep. You want to talk about holding on to muscle while you're eating less calories. The most important thing you can do is continue to lift heavy. So this is when I really try and push heavy numbers, get really strong. So when I cut back my calories, I have that strength to begin with. And if it goes down, at least it started high. Woo! So that last exercise squats was a little slow, was going really heavy, longer rest periods. This time we're gonna lower the weight a little bit, do a superset. So I'm gonna kind of pre-exhaust my quads with the quad extensions. And I'm gonna hop over here onto the Smith machine and do some Bulgarian split squats. So just kind of changing up that rep scheme within the workout. Start really heavy, feel the muscle, get them ready, primed, fired to go, nervous system attached to the quad, and then you just fire blood into them. Puts your hip in a different angle, I'd say. Kind of forces you to stretch out down into a deeper position. Obviously because it's like you're starting at a higher point rather than being level. So when you start the movement, instead of your hips being parallel to the ground, it's almost like tilted back. You're kind of dropping into the hole a little more. It is a little bit more glute, I find, but it's always good to switch it up. So when I do these, specifically this machine, where it's more of a pendulum squat, and it's kind of that motion coming in, especially on quad day, I like to, instead of keeping your foot flat on the ground like you normally would, I try and stay on the balls of my feet. As if I'm doing like a half calf raise, I stay slightly elevated onto my toes and keep like that through the entire range of motion. So all the pressure right on the quad right here, and just keep that constant tension throughout the rep. I like doing calves like twice a week right now. I find there's something that you either need to train them like every other day or really hard, like twice a week. So lately I've been doing heavier, a little bit more intense twice a week, just on days where I train quads and hamstrings on each of those days. And I just really try and like get a deep stretch, move some heavy weight, and just fill the blood in them. So I find they're really like tight muscle naturally. There's always tension on them, you're always walking around on them, so they're really tight. So it's something that you really need to rush a lot of blood into. So you'll see I'll do a couple reps, full stretch, full contraction, going really tight. And when it starts to get a little tired, I'll put in the stretch position and just let my feet bend backwards, really stretch the calf out, and that just kind of let blood flood through it. After I hold that for maybe 8 seconds, I pump out a few more reps really quick, and it just really volumizes the calf. All right guys, so that was my quad workout. As I said, I like to split my leg days up now. Quads, hamstrings. You just saw an example of quads. Start heavy, really intense, move some big weight, and we kind of move on to volume later on in the workout. Finish off every leg day with some calves. No slacking on calves just because at the end of the workout, you want to push it through, get a lot of blood flow in those calves. Please like the video, and remember to subscribe below.